Hello everyone, welcome back to another shot. If you are new here, my name is Vishweshwar and I'm a student. This is the new series that I'm bringing into our channel. The series is about Let's Talk. In this series of episodes, we'll be just talking on a particular topic and we'll be sharing the things which are common in both of us. So today in this episode, we are going to talk about how technology is ruining our mental and physical life. So grab your coffee or tea, sit in your comfortable place, let's talk. First of all, for the past 1 week or 1.5 week, I was thinking, is technology ruining our life? Is gadgets ruining our life? If we observe properly, I can say yes for this, because these are affecting us physically and as well as mentally. I know technology making us making us new day by day, and I admire the scientists who are working on the new things, new technology and new gadgets. I admire their work, but if we use it properly, then it is very good. It's very helpful to us. But if we misuse those things, then life will become horrible. For example, let's talk about physically first. So physically, how it is affecting. If you see, even for a small distance nowadays, we'll use vehicles. We'll use a car, either a bike, either a car, anything. But even it is a walkable distance, we don't think to walk. We don't even feel like stepping out of the house without a vehicle or something, without a vehicle. Walking, previous days, some days ago, people used to walk. They are brisk walkers, even for the kilometers, even to travel from one village to another village, they used to walk. Or if there is any load or any luggage with them, they used to go in the bullock carts. Instead of going walk or running morning to the ground and all, you can just do this. If you don't have time, for the people, this idea is for the people who will tell, there is no time for me to walk, there is no time for me to go out and work out. For those kind of people, you can do this simply. Don't use vehicle for your walkable distances. Just go by walk. Then I think some gadgets are there, like this dishwasher and floor cleaning robot. These kind of gadgets are not meant for a healthy person, are not meant for a healthy middle-aged person or low-aged person. It's not meant for those people. It's not meant for a healthy person. You can say, I have money, bro, I can buy whatever I want. But you can buy, but you're telling your body indirectly that you can't do anything. You're telling to your body you can't do anything. You are just shit. You don't know how to work. You don't work. You don't have energy to work. You're discouraging your body indirectly. See, cleaning the floor is not a big deal. If you spend some 5 minutes, it will get over, and it'll be a kind of workout, or it will be a kind of work for you to just activate yourself. So even for that, if you use some cleaning robot and all, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not good. So if you have pocketing your money, then sorry, if you have money in your pocket, then there are many gadgets, man, outside. You can buy them, but they are ruining your life. They are ruining your life indirectly. You might think, what this guy he's saying like this, but yeah, it's true. And dishwasher. See, these gadgets are meant for physically handicapped, like who can't do those works, who can't who really can't go through that work. Either old man, either they may be the old either they may be old person, or they may be physically handicapped, or they are extremely busy persons, extremely busy guys. Like some people, they'll go to office by early morning by 6 or 7, and they'll reach home by they'll reach home late night. For those people, it will be okay. It is okay gadget. For those, it's okay. But for people who spend their life in their home, like nowadays, it has been like a style or a trend, having gadgets in their home, having more things in their home. No, as a minimalist, I can say, before buying anything, think of it. Should I really need this thing right now? Should I really need this thing? If I don't have this thing, is there any difficulty in my life, in my coming life? Is there any difficulty in my coming life? So think of these, ask these questions to yourself. If it is worth to buy, then buy it. Don't regret in the future. You buy it. If it is not reaching your needity, then no need to buy. Just drop out. While buying, you'll be asking shopkeeper, give me 10% off, 20% off. Is there any discount? If you don't buy, then it is 100% discount. If you don't buy it, it's 100% discount. Does it mean anything? If it is mean, it's okay, or else forgive me. Don't be over dependent on your gadgets. The next thing we are going to talk is, don't be over dependent on your gadgets. Don't use over time. Don't use, for example, you have a mobile phone in your hand and battery comes for 2 days, 3 days. Nowadays batteries, some phones are there in the market, they'll come 2 days or 3 days without charging. Okay, I admire the technology. It's okay, it's completely okay. Then, being said that my phone is very powerful, it has a battery of 2 days, I can use it for 2 days continuously. If you use for 2 days, then there the life ends. The end of your life is there. See, first of all, if you are overusing it, then if suddenly your phone is gone, or somewhere, if it is not with you, then you will feel somewhat, you can't even be without your phone if you addict to that. So this is a kind of addiction, like tobacco or alcohol. This is the kind of addiction. So don't addict to your mobile phone, and don't overuse it, and don't be over dependent on it. For example, in any social media or anything. If you go on scrolling, you will be scrolling. You can't even control yourself. That okay, you'll be telling yourself that okay, this is the last thing. Okay, from next time, then I won't see the, I won't go for the next. But without your control, you'll go for the next, and it will be going on. And some people will be there. They'll be sitting all day just watching reels. They're watching shorts. It's waste of time, and it's make you lazy. It makes you lazy, and makes you even affects your eye, man. It's not, it's serious. It's not joke. It's even it'll even affects your eye. So be aware of it. Be in control. If you have iPhone, then you'll be having an option to keep a time limit for a particular app. So try to keep some time limits for your particular apps. One more thing I need to talk is, nowadays new kind of lights fans saying that smart lights, smart fans. See, man, if you're sleeping on your bed and if you want to turn on your light or turn off your fan, you can just get up and walk for 2 meters and you can operate through switches. Even becoming, see how lazy we are becoming. By sleeping on the bed, we'll say, hey Google, turn off the lights. See how lazy we are becoming. We can't even get up and walk for 2 meters. Now it will be okay. Now it will be 100% okay. But in future, I'm talking about future. But in future, we'll be affecting so much with this kind of technology and gadgets. So please be aware of it. Don't buy unnecessary things. You are a young person, you are a healthy person. You don't need these kind of old man. I can say these kind of gadgets are old man gadgets. You are not old, man. You are young. So in these ways, gadgets and technology is ruining our life physically. And now we'll discuss about mentally. Mentally, we are affected way more than physically. We are affected mentally way more than physically. If you observe, when we are watching, when we spend a complete day on the phone watching some reels, watching YouTube videos, watching shorts, it's fine. It's fine while you're watching. If you spend all your day on the gadgets and by the evening you came outside, you kept your phone aside and you came outside and sat, then all the things that are lagging in your life come to your mind. Oh, I have an exam. I have an exam next week. I didn't study anything. You'll think, I have a NEET exam. I didn't study anything. What is there? What if I don't get C? You might think all these kind of things will come when you are sitting alone, when you are spending your time with yourself. At that time, you will think, oh man, I'm lagging financially in my life. I'm lagging in studies in my life. I'm lagging in my life. I'm totally lagging in my life. You'll come to realize that points when you'll sit without your phone for a while. Then this makes you to get into a depression, and many things happens after getting into depression. You know that. So that is why I said don't spend over time with your mobile phones. Be in reality. Don't be in those colorful world. If you see phone, it will be like it is a colorful world. Everything will look colorful. But once you keep that off, your reality comes to your brain, your reality comes in front of your reality comes in front of your eyes. So don't spend overtime on your mobile phones. This is the reason why I said don't spend overtime. Creativity decreases by this technology and gadgets. Your creativity will decrease. Yeah, this is true. Why I'm saying this is because I want to say a small story. In this story, I'm not praising myself, I'm just telling the situation that I was in. The story goes like this. When I was in fifth class, I think I'm 9 years old. When I was in fourth and fifth classes, when I was in that period, I used to play with motors, I used to play with lights, I used to make some small toys, and I used to participate science fair projects very actively. At that age, at that time, like fourth or fifth class, I was 8 to 9 years old. At that time itself, I was playing with the soldering sticks. I used to play with current, AC current. I used to play with batteries. I used to play with motors, doing new kind of toys. What I'll say, if my father gets something, like if my father, suppose if he get a remote car, RC car, I used to remove the motor and everything, and I used to make a new car with that. So like I used to do like that kind of things. Here I'm telling how creative I am at the time, how creative I am by the time itself. But at the 8 to 9 years itself, how creative I am. But 1 week back, I don't have a tripod to shoot the YouTube videos. So for the last video, like for the first video of mine, I managed keeping all the books and everything. Like it took 10 to 15 minutes of time to set only the camera. So I thought for the second video I shouldn't do this, I should buy a tripod or so. So I went to Amazon and checked tripod. So all are above my pocket money budget. So I thought, why can't I create one? So as soon as I thought that idea, as soon as I got that idea, I opened YouTube and searched how to make a tripod stand. So here, previously when I was in 5th or 4th class, I don't have YouTube or such kind of things. I used to think what I want to do. I used to get an idea and do it myself. So I opened YouTube. So immediately I closed it. I closed YouTube and thinking about myself. When I was small, I used to make toys myself. I was that creative. So now, why am I using this YouTube? Then started to think. I've been thinking for 2 to 3 hours. Then I got an idea that in my home there is a camera, old camera. It's not a new camera. That is the only camera in my house. It's an old camera. It's a vintage camera kind of thing. It don't have memory. It will be having reels. So we have to keep a reel. We can't even see the picture after we snap it. So if we give that reel to any studio, they'll make something and they'll give the photo slip. So for that camera, there was a small stand. There was a small stand kind of thing to place the camera. So above that stand, there is no phone holding thing. So I was thinking how to make that phone holding thing. Then I got an idea that I have my phone old cover. So this is the stand. This is the stand that I told about. So here it was previously it was nothing, just a bolt and this plastic piece. So I thought how to place my phone here. Then after thinking again for 2 to 3 hours, I got this idea that keeping phone here, and we can place like this. So it will be like a kind of tripod stand. So in this way, I'm not praising myself. Once again, I'm telling the way we think became different now. So for these small things, see, if I go YouTube directly and watch a video and get those things what I saw in the video and do that, here you're discouraging your brain, you're discouraging your creativeness, you are discouraging your ability to do that on yourself, on your own. So here in this type of cases, creativity is decreased. So don't make that happen in your life. Think yours. See, there are some things in YouTube. For example, even now I'll say my own example. 2 days back, there was a high voltage attack in our home. So fans, regulators, everything got fired up. So regulator in my home, all the electric things are done by my father because he know everything about that thing. So he got a new regulator and he kept in home, and again he went outside. Then it became late, my father didn't came, so I thought, why can't I fix that on myself? So I opened YouTube, I searched how to fix a regulator in a switchboard. So I saw one video which is about 3 minutes, that's it. Then I fixed that, it's okay. So for this kind of things, which you don't know anything about that, see, that is an AC current, man. If I do anything wrong, then there is a chances of getting shot the whole home. So even I may get shocked. There is chances of even I may get shocked. So I don't know anything about that, so I should be very careful with that. So I saw YouTube. For those kind of things, you can watch YouTube video or any tutorial, and you can do it. It's okay. But small things like this, small things like this, and there'll be very small things. Don't open YouTube for those things, or I'm telling, don't open not YouTube. Don't open internet. Don't for these kind of things. So think yourself, let creativity grow in you, let creativity grow in you. So this is how you can prevent decreasing your prevent losing your creativity. Even if your mobile phone is not ringing, you will be like, yeah, my phone is ringing somewhere. Even if it is not ringing, my phone is ringing somewhere. What is your reaction if I say that is a disease? Yeah, it's a disease. The disease name is phantom vibration syndrome. When you spend your time more on your mobile phone, or when you get more calls, this kind of experience you may this kind of thing you may experience. So no need to worry, it's common in everyone. So I conclude that don't it is not a mistake of any internet platform, it is not a mistake of any gadget, it's not a mistake of any company, it's just in you. You have to use it properly, you have to use it when you really need it. If you don't want, just don't think about it. That's it, we are done with this. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please hit the like button, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.